1-8089. The Christian Village, 1507 7th Street in Lincoln, a community of compassion. Phone 732-2189. Eaton Corporation, America's choice for top quality, high-performance electrical equipment for over 50 years. Lincoln College, providing students the best educational experience since 1865. Go online to lincolncollege.edu for more details. St. Claris Manor, their team's dedication is what makes them special. Phone 735-1507. Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois. We're here to help. In Lincoln, call 732-2159. Schneider Chiropractic, 523 North Elm in Lincoln. For the best in chiropractic care and maintenance, call Dr. Alyssa Schneider today, 217-732-2140. Joe Ryan, Country Financial. For all your insurance needs, see Joe Ryan in downtown Lincoln or call 217-735-4385. The Hampton Inn in Lincoln. Call 217-732-6729. At the Lincoln Hampton Inn, we love having you here. Lincoln Printers in downtown Lincoln. For all your printing needs, including vinyl graphics and banners. Phone 217-732-3121. Lincoln Printers since 1970. Rao Incorporated on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Logan County Chevrolet, Buick and Cadillac dealer since 1953. Phone 735-4444. And by Four Corners Lube for the best full-service oil changes, transmission, and radiator flushes, brake service, and lawn care needs. Stop by Four Corners Lube at 1101 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Good morning, sports fans. Welcome to the Cheap Seats, WLCN 96.3 FM. We are at Big R at the outlet store for Jake's Furnishings, where an inventory reduction, liquidation sale.
Liquidation.
Yeah. Final day. This is it, yep. Final day of us being over here at inside the Big R. We're having our liquidation sale. We've been moving some stuff out, and as of Monday, we're moving the products back to the main store, and we'll be done in here. So,
and this is as low as it gets.
This is as low as it gets. We've been real fortunate here, done some really good business, but Big R has made a transition, and they're going to be changing some things around here. And it's pretty exciting for Lincoln, Logan County, and the surrounding areas. I mean, they're going to be bringing some products that we haven't seen in here before or in this community for a while. Expanding on, if you're into guns, ammo, hunting, fishing, all that stuff. My entire area here, which is 6,000 square feet, is going to be hunting, fishing, and guns and ammo. I mean, that sounds like a good time.
I might start that up.
Nothing wrong.
You guys hunting?
I don't hunt.
A little bit. No? So
he hunts for breakfast sandwiches.
I'm going to tell you what. Let's give a big old howdy out to that. I'll tell you what, I just had one of those. What's it called? Bacon, egg, cheese?
That was a bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel, my friend. From I believe that was Mama's Arcade up there.
That is good.
Some breakfast goodies.
Yes, sir.
That's good stuff.
Real good.
Jim, quick with those fingers. Nice.
Jim's on it.
So, but our last days here, guys, we're just we have sold a ton of merchandise out of here, and it's been a great location for us. But like I said, good things coming for this spot here and for Lincoln, Logan County in this store. And Jake's Furnishings, moving here, it gave me an option to expand my floor plan and whatnot and see how it would go over in this area. It's went over really well, and now we know that, maybe a little expansion at the current Jake's Furnishings might be something in the near future. So hopefully we can announce that soon.
Big announcement.
Hey, hold on. That was a little... He's good today.
Can we break the news here on the Cheap Seats?
Not yet.
No, I mean when it happens.
Yes, we will break the news on the Cheap Seats.
I want nobody to know.
I feel like we just saw a trailer like for Yellowstone.
Yes.
Or something, just a little, maybe we better pay attention to that.
Joe's going to have a cowboy hat on next week.
Why don't we all wear cowboy hats when you announce your big announcement?
Yep, there we go.
And then we can... you got that dark hair. You can be that big guy that beats everybody up.
No, I'd be more like the
Yeah.
No.
You're Kevin Costner for sure.
We all know who Kevin Costner is, and it's the man behind the keyboard, the control board, right there.
He'll spin around Jim like
Jimmy Ash.
Jimmy.
He is the man.
He's our Kevin Costner.
He is our Kevin Costner.
He's our leader.
Well,
I'd be more like Jimmy, the guy that gets kicked off all the horses. That sounds more like my role right there.
everybody watches Yellowstone. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's popular right now.
It is.
You know?
Yeah, it's.
Well, a funny story. You know how it kind of relates? You guys ever watch The Sons of Anarchy?
Oh yeah, that's a funny show
kind
too.
of got the same plot, but on horses.
They're not running dope.
Yeah. Man, the sheriff in Sons of Anarchy is a writer or the creator, I guess, of Yellowstone.
Yeah.
So it's kind of got the same.
And Sons of Anarchy was a fun show to watch.
Oh yeah,
It's fun.
brutal, but yeah, it was good.
It was a bit goofy, but fun.
Yeah.
But we need that change of life. Sitting there for half hour, an hour, and
Yeah.
everybody wants to own a ranch now. Yellowstone. Why don't you go out and buy some land in Montana, Jake?
Too far away from me.
No.
So I'm a farm kid from Beeson. So
Well, because there's something you can do out there to kind of make that place like the Yellowstone. Why don't we do it? Let's call it Jakestone.
Jellystone.
Jellystone. That's what we'll call
Johnstone.
Johnstone. Oh, John. Well,
it. That's pretty good too, Johnstone.
but it's not John Stone.
That's what they nicknamed me in high school.
Johnstone?
Oh, that's a good nickname for you. What we got on tap today, Phil?
Coach Moore had that coming out. Is why that came out?
Well, we're waiting on the arrival of Coach Alexander.
Allegedly.
Not really sure. Jim says he texted him. I don't know. Jim sometimes
Oh, Big Al's probably not even up yet.
may not be. Might sleep in today. No Railer game last night. No game today. So they got a few days off to.
Did they have practice this morning, maybe?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, they probably. Lady Railers play today. That is a 2:30 tip-off. We'll have all the action here on WLCN 96.3 FM. Lady Railers are doing well this year as well, so could be an exciting year of basketball for Lincoln.
Another one. It is every year.
Yeah, and I think we have some other guests coming on at 9:30ish.
Allegedly.
Toys for Tots,
which is going on today at the Lincoln Rural Fire Department. They're packing up gifts and whatnot, getting ready for the winter season here for them. So today's a big day for them, and I believe a couple of them are going to try to come on here and talk about it, break away from the goings on there at the Rural Fire Department.
Yeah.
And John Barton going to call in about 9:20, and he's going to talk to us about the Army-Navy game.
Army-Navy game.
Go Navy.
That we talked about last week.
That I was looking for the score for all day and couldn't find it. I'm like,
last week was the game?
well, J-Mac called in his picks, and I wouldn't typically look up an Army-Navy score, but, when we got J-Mac calling in his picks, and
he called in his pick for last week, for this week?
Yeah. He's 2 weeks ahead of schedule.
I think he thought the game was
he's
last
on
week,
COVID
too.
time.
Yeah.
So,
there's a lot of potent drugs he's taking right
Let
now
me tell
for
you,
COVID.
his picks this year have been epic.
I'll tell you what, he's told me that he's had several offers from some people in Vegas wanting to come out there.
Yeah, because, they're going to just do the opposite.
Most of them live on the street.
Yeah.
He had some big names like the Rio. They wanted him.
The Rio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stratosphere wanted him. And then I think Bally's.
Don't they all have buffets?
Maybe they want him to do commercials for the buffet. J-Mac sitting there behind a table.
I thought it was the Riviera.
It may have been the Riviera.
Yeah, it got torn down a few years ago, which explains a lot.
It's the Hacienda now.
It's the Hacienda.
There's a lot of them down there. Some good stuff right there.
So yeah, we got some sports to talk about. A big game in Champaign today as the Arizona Wildcats are in town. Illinois-Arizona matchup today. That'd be a good game to see.
Yeah. What are they ranked? They're ranked high.
I want to say 15, maybe higher than that.
Okay.
Okay, look at I don't know either, but they're highly ranked. I think that place will be packed and a fun game.
They don't call you the best color man in sports for nothing.
For all the Illinois fans, get out and go.
11. They are 11. 8-0. They have not lost.
Well, we got a masked man just waltzing in.
No, he's only 10 minutes late.
He's waltzing in. And that means Jim has to do things.
Oh, Jim's lost.
Look at him now. He's
literally running in circles.
He doesn't know what to do.
Time to expand the camera. I told him this is not a good angle.
Man, he's swift. He's very quick on his feet.
Look like Eric Dickerson going around that table.
I was thinking Barry Sanders, actually.
No, he's too big for Barry.
Too big for Barry. All right.
With my morning? No, I didn't tell you yet. I was trying to figure it out. Won't be till after the first of the year. You're on.
Meanwhile,
now just talk to him now. Now he can hear you.
Now he can hear you.
Coach Al with us this morning. Good morning, Coach.
Good morning.
No game last night. No game today. So maybe some of these nicks and bruises will heal up as the kids get a little bit of time off. But we've had some success over the past couple years. 7-0 right now as it stands. The kids playing really well. I know they had their, I wouldn't want to say their first test, but you took on an Apollo team last week in Mattoon, which you knew was going to be tough. It was, their big boy Bradbury down low and able to hold him, to somewhat low points. I think he had 14 or 16 or something like that when it was all said and done. But and then you go over to Taylorville. What was that, Wednesday? Tuesday, and that was a tough game. It was close throughout. But the Railers, with their success in the past and their history, and you're always going to get everybody's A game when the Railers are in.
Well, and Coach Brown does a great job of preparing for us at Taylorville, and we're never going to blow anybody and so forth. But our guys, they play hard. That's one thing that we don't have to coach is play hard, and but we still got a lot of things to work on. But he defensed us the way that teams, probably should defense us, and they were very aggressive, very physical, and those are the type of teams that gives us problems.
Oh, I thought Joe was going to say something there. He was in deep thought.
Had a text coming in.
Oh, should have known better. So you say that's the way they should have played you. So the physicality really got to us.
Compare the two games that we played. Mattoon was more of a zone. We have more freedom to move and so forth, and the skills that we have match up better against a zone, and man-to-man gives us more problems than what a zone does. So that's just and that was the first zone we'd seen all year out of the 7 games was the Mattoon zone. And I don't foresee us seeing many zones. I think we'll see a lot of pressure man-to-man.
So is that something that, obviously it's early in the season, something that you can kind of work on and get them better, or is it something that they just have to have?
Well, we keep working on it. We work every day on that. Our man-to-man pressure, and our sophomores have a lot more quickness than most of our sophomore teams have, so they're able to give us a little bit, and they're pretty physical and so forth. So our sophomores do a good job preparing our varsity guys for what we see during the week.
I know at the game, we talked about it after the game, but I was surprised at how Taylorville got up and down the court, like just wanting to run.
Yeah, and they got a great shooter that they'd send to the corner, and I think probably the Taylorville game, one of the things that we didn't do was recognize where he was at. And again, one thing you want to do against a zone defense is get to the baseline, get the ball to the baseline, flatten the zone. And when they put him on the baseline, he's down there and he's behind the zone and he's hard to find, and we didn't locate him very well. And
he wasn't very big.
No, especially the first half. Second half, we done a better job. We only let him hit one, and I think that was the difference in the game.
Yeah, he did have a good first half, and then like you said, Coach, you did shut him down the second half where he didn't make his shots, and the Railers were able to pull away. But it's just a team that now they're seeing different kinds of defenses, and you're seeing these kids, and I mean they're improving. They're fun to watch. You're not going to out hustle them, but
they're undefeated.
Yeah, they're undefeated, and that's got to surprise you right now. But you got to be proud of the kids on how they've responded, because they're kind of a little bit behind the eight ball this year, just with everything that's going on. They've missed out on some years, and right now they're just playing catch up.
Yeah, really. Over the last year and a half, we haven't had a lot of time in the gym. We've had some, but not like they normally get to work on develop their skills and so forth. But everybody's in the same boat. It's not just Lincoln.
Right.
It's everybody. So you're on an equal playing field, and except Chicago, they're on a different level. But it's something that you need to do, and we haven't been able to, but these kids are fighters, and we've got some bumps and bruises going on right now, and we'll see where we come out of this.
Well, they had a big boy in the paint, Taylorville did, that pushed around and bruised up some of our kids probably.
He was pretty good. he was very active, and we thought Charleston has at this time, what I've seen, maybe the best player in the league right now.
Really?
Is at Charleston, and Braun. He's about a 6'4", 6'5" kid that steps out, shoots a three, post, rebounds, averaging about 24 a game, 10 rebounds a game. So it would have been a challenge, last night, but we kind of got sidetracked.
Now, is that a reschedule for?
We haven't rescheduled it, but it will be. Right now, it's looking like early January.
Is that more work on the athletic director when you reschedule things?
It is, yeah. But it's not so bad when you're on the road.
Yeah.
The home, you got to worry about whether you got a girls' game, freshman game, boys' freshman game, girls' freshman game, wrestling match, whether you can get officials on that day. So yeah, it's not so bad. We're rescheduling an away game.
No, that's all right then. I thought, though, at that game we talked about how you got, 10 kids playing. I know that because I was keeping track. I just didn't think that they could keep the pace up. Taylorville could keep the pace up of the length of the court all night long, and they did. Actually, and they only played 5 kids. I don't think a kid.
Their depth is, I think, is 6. Maybe they might have 6 guys, but they play hard. That's one thing you know when you play Taylorville. I don't care what sport you're playing. They play hard, and from the opening tip to the end of the game, and it was no different Tuesday night.
Fun little game.
Well, Coach, we got some big games coming up. Thursday, we were at home against Mount Zion, and then Saturday at Effingham, and then the following week, home against Jacksonville, and then to finish it up before Christmas break, you got Chatham-Glenwood. So 4 tough teams right there. Jacksonville, we've seen them in the past. They're always tough against us. So the Railers, it doesn't get any easier towards the end of the season, and right now they're kind of in a groove, and hopefully they can just keep rolling.
Yeah, it depends on a lot of things right now, and we've got a lot of obstacles to overcome, and it'll be interesting, and it's 4 games that will be very, very competitive.
We'll look at our new conference coming up, right? Got a couple Central State 8 teams in there.
Yeah, and I think Chatham has beaten Jacksonville twice already. So, but we've got Jacksonville here. Last year we had them here because they couldn't play at their place. So 2 years.
New gym, huh?
Yeah. That's a great gym to play in. It's fun, and but they're coming to our place again. And then Chatham's, is one of the newer gyms. The new gyms just don't have the
charisma,
character that the older gyms have, and but you got Normal West, Normal Community, Chatham. All of them are, to me, are blah.
No, I agree with you. Yeah. they are.
Now, we've probably talked about this a million times, but when you go over to Jacksonville gym, that's got to remind you a lot of the Bushnell Prairie City gym.
It does.
The
It's
same
identical.
setup.
Yeah, it's identical.
Maybe a little bigger.
There's a lot of gyms built back in that era that were like that. I think maybe Pinckneyville, Nashville,
West Frankfort.
West Frankfurt's like that.
Yeah, it's a great gym.
Yeah, those are fun gyms.
Yeah, it's a good setting. You know, it's just everything's right there. You're on top of it, and you know.
And I like gyms that seat all the way around.
Yeah, they're kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know, one of the nicest gyms I've ever been in, Centralia's. I don't know if you've ever been in that
Yep.
one.
Years ago, we were down there.
Yeah. That there was a brand new gym that had a lot of character to it.
The Orphans.
Yep. And they were they power back in the 60s and 70s, weren't they?
Yep.
Centralia.
Yeah. Just kind of fast forward a little bit, Coach. I know it's kind of a ways down the road, but the seating, or I would say seatings, but the bracket came out for the Collinsville tournament. We get Alton the first round on Tuesday at 2:30. Or I'm sorry, that's Monday.
Did you know that?
At 2:30. Wow. I'm sure he did. Do they seed you anymore? Or is it just kind of?
I don't know. I think they try
records?
to. I'm guessing that if you look at the 4 quads, that there's a team in there that they have in the top. I think they try to seed the top 4. You can tell. I think they've got 4 teams from their conference, so they've got 1 team in each of the 4 brackets. Fallon, Alton, Belleville East, and Collinsville, and they're all separated. So, they separate them kind of like that. They'd start with that, and then they'd probably put one of the top 4 seeds that they feel in each one of those quads. With them taking probably at least 1, 2, 3, or 4
I was
for
gonna say,
themselves.
Kind of make Collinsville a little easier road out,
Right.
maybe.
Oh, no
I
doubt.
would.
No doubt. No doubt.
I mean, they're playing. I've never even heard of this team. Wasaka, Alaska.
Yep, a team out of Alaska.
Are you,
I didn't even know they had
What?
basketballs up there.
well, that could be interesting to see how they play. I mean,
Yeah, it will be.
yeah, that should be a little. Could be fun.
I don't know what size school they are. I don't know anything about them.
Yeah, that's odd, man.
We have J-Mac look that up for you. Have some information for you Monday morning.
Yeah, he's not doing anything.
literally. Yeah,
Literally.
yeah. So, Coach, thanks for taking some time. I know a busy day today. Illinois, Arizona, going to be a big one. Rutgers just knocked off #1 Purdue the other night, and what Illinois did to Rutgers a few games back, but. Just on Illinois real quick, boy, their offense is really starting to click. I don't know what happened, but, they're starting to move the ball, make some shots, and looking pretty good.
Well, one thing, if you ever watch Coach Underwood's teams, they really get better as the year progresses.